What I like about my friend Mike's artwork is that Mike can draw most anything. Now, you'll hear people say that about other people they know, that they know someone who can draw anything, but I'll tell you, I've been working with artists since I was a youth, and there are not too many people who are artists who can do what Mike Downard, aka Tomas Downard, can do. Tomas, my Filipino-American friend, has been drawing spectacularly his whole life. When we were in high school, people in our city were amazed. People in our state were amazed at what he could draw because he's drawing on the level of Disney. He's drawing on the level of Pixar. He's drawing on the level of any of the major cartoon, anime production houses on the market. And he's that good. Some people, they're good graffiti artists. Some people are good tattoo artists. Mike is someone who's a natural. There are those who need to attend school in order to hone their skills. Mike doesn't need to. If you ask some artists who claim to have this skill to draw something for you, they might do a half-assed job. They might not do well at all. They might do okay. Mike can draw anything. If Mike can, see it, he can draw it. If he knows what you're talking about, he can draw it. In other words, if you give him a description of what you want drawn, he'll draw it for you. The service that he provides to his clients is a service that Disney pays tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars for. Mike could conceivably work for any major production company. He's a natural graphic artist. There are very few people in the world who can do what he can do. He has a special kind of mind. And, it's just like being an NFL player, playing in the National Football League, or an NBA player, or any professional sports star, famous soccer player, a famous gold medal Olympian in Taekwondo, an archer, someone who's a NASCAR driver. Mike his skills are worth millions of dollars. Again, I can't overemphasize the fact that I've met a lot of artists throughout the United States and overseas in my travels, and there are some really good artists. It just so happens that I knew Mike in high school, and I've compared his art to other artists, and Mike is still on the top tier. Now, I was in the art program myself as a youth, and then in high school, still relatively young as a youth, and, my sister, she has a degree in fine arts, and I had at some point wanted to be an artist myself and attend a school like Juilliard School of Arts, or, the school that you see in the movie, same, for the New York School for the Performing Arts. I have always had an inclination, or predilection rather, to be an artist. So I've studied art. I've studied the greats. I've studied great works of art, renowned artists from around the world, and Mike Downard, Tomas Downard's gift is that he doesn't need the training that most people need. So if you want something drawn, he can conceivably draw it for you. You just tell him what it is that you would like for him to draw, and he can draw it. He can draw any anime character, he can draw any cartoon character, any character from any cartoon that you've ever known, and he can do it in a very short period of time. It's not a challenge for him. You see these people with these great minds on TV, they can remember all these numbers and all these facts and all these things. Well, Mike, in the same light, he's able to do that with art. He can draw anything. And I really can't overstate that there are people, it's like people who go on this American Idol show. Are they really great singers? No, not really. It's like people that you hear that, oh man, you gotta get this guy to do your tattoo. He's a tattoo artist, and man, he's awesome. He can draw anything. No, he can't. No, period. He cannot. Period. You say he can draw anything. Mike, on the other hand, can draw anything. Mike can draw anything that a person could fathom. Anything that you can imagine, anything that you can describe in words, Mike can draw it. And it doesn't take him very long at all. He'll sketch it, touch it up, add some color to it, and there you have it. It's Tomas Downard. So check out Tomas Downard's artwork. Check out his portfolio. Check him out on Facebook. Just add him as a friend. Peruse, browse his works of art. You know, he's a legend in his own time. He really is, and he's met some of the greatest comic book artists of all time. He has studied he studied the greats. He studied the greats. He's met some of the greats. He's at comic book conventions. He travels. Check him out, Tomas Downard.